Hey guys, it's Nicnac here, bringing you the next episode of our Dark Souls Let's Play. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get started where we left off. We were down in the in Blighttown, about to take on the rest of Blighttown basically, and try to make it to the boss. I don't know if I'll be taking on the boss right now of this level, or well, at least of Blighttown anyway. It's not really set up in the levels, but. I don't know if I'm going to be taking them on right away, but I will make it down. We will make it down at least to the other bonfire today, and do some exploring down at the bottom, which that can be a headache of its own. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, if you're liking the series and you want to see some more, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. All the interaction does help me out. It gives me some more exposure out there. The support is greatly appreciated. The Nicnacian Empire is all of us together, so only way it can grow is if we all pitch in. So thank you so much for that. And let's go ahead. Another thing is if you stay to the end of the video, which I appreciate if you do, then there is, if you're just viewing it for the first time, you're just starting out, then there is a subscribe button there, as well as some more videos, the previous video for the series, and then the next video, or a suggestion for something that you may like. So thank you so much, and we're starting right now, but as you can see, we are getting destroyed. We shall see how this all plays out, folks. Right. So you can see from before that there's this guy over here who is a headache. And then there's these little rat things that spew fire, and they basically act like little mini dogs. Just flame-throwing little mini dogs, which is a headache. You know how much trouble we had with them outside the Capra Demons area, so same little scenario. Except they're smaller, and now they spit fire. It's like From Software's little nod to you. Oh, you've made it further. All right, let's add fire and make them smaller so they're harder to hit. Oh yeah, and let's also add these toxic guys just to make your stage just that much more fun. If you didn't know, I'm being super sarcastic right now. I wonder if I can make that jump. Should I try? No, I'm not going to. I'm going to go down here. I'm just going to drop down here. Let's see what's up this way. What is that? Ew, and bug butt. Alright. Those guys can get annoying too if they gang up on you. That's kind of the name of the game for Dark Souls though. If anything, if there's too much of any enemy, they can get super annoying. But if you guys didn't know the actual schedule for this too, by the way, I mentioned it before, but I always like to keep an update with it. It is going to be 7 days a week. My goal is to get. My goal is to. I did not see him coming. That's the reason why I lost my whole train of thought there. But my goal is to make the series kind of go as fast as possible, so we can, so we can get forward. Because I want to get through all of the. Like I said, I want to get through all of the Dark Souls. So I don't want to spend too much time on any of them. And not be able to get through them all fairly, within time. I know they're all kind of old at this point, but, they're good games, and I like giving them the attention that they need. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to try to do everything I can in each one, but at the same time, I'm going to upload a decent amount. and we'll see how that plays out. And then we'll make some tweaks for the next one, which will be Dark Souls 2. And then from there we'll just move on from that. But once again, I appreciate you guys' support, and I wanted to make sure I gave you guys an update of how everything was going to play out. Alright, so we're just making our way through. I want to kill it, but I don't want to get close to it. So let's see what weapons I have. Can I change you out? I think I still have that heavy crossbow, but I don't know if I have any bolts. I have 1. No, I have 11. Okay, cool. That works. I don't know if I'm doing any damage at all. I can see him sticking there. I don't think I'm doing any damage. So, that was a waste of some good old... I'll throw the grass shield back on. Just because, just in case I need some, some quicker stamina regen. I typically like putting the shield on for the bosses. I don't use it. I just have it in the back, just in case. Really, I couldn't dodge that? That camera angle sucked. Where are you going? Nope. Nice try. Nope. Harlem Shake. No, Harlem Shake me to death. Remember when all those videos were popular, those Harlem Shake videos? I never really got into that. But there's like people doing them in creative ways. I guess useless conversation is useless though, huh? Fog wall. Where are you? Where do you lead me? Is it nowhere? Dead end? Oh no, there's a ladder that goes down. Okay. Let me see what else is in here real quick. Is there anything? Okay. I still hear that bug flapping around, which is gross. But it's all good. So we're basically just trying to get to the floor of Blighttown, because these little shanties and stuff are, you fall off of them and you're done. Whereas if you can make it to the bottom, okay. I was not expecting that thing to come crawling out of there. But if you can make it to the bottom, then you have some more room to play around with. And it's not as scary because if you fall, it's not a big deal. Well, you really can't fall once you're down at the bottom, obviously. There we go. There's a ladder. Kinda like the ladders. Oh no. Go, 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 go. Gotta get down before he hits you with another one. Go, 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 go. Oh, he got me with the toxic freaking arrow. Now I'm on the time limit. His arrows do nothing though. You already got me. Good job. No, you're dead. Oh. Well, actually, you don't have to worry about it. I forgot. I have some... Uh-oh. Better use it quick. Whew. I like how I just kicked that ant. Or fly. Anyway, I forgot I had those. I'm gonna pop one of these humanities though. I'm sorry if this area is a little a little frame droppy. I feel like it is in certain spots, but other spots it's not. So I don't know if it's just because it's a big open area and that's what's causing it, or if it's because I don't know. Really? Am I gonna get screwed over by the ladder? Alright. So many of you. Leave me alone. You spit fire. You spit that hot fire. Got that one. Yep. You're not gonna hit me with the fire thing, I'm sorry. Yeah, so seems like we made it to the bottom, but there is a lot of those bugs. Use my last S's. I'm pretty sure the bonfire is over here somewhere. I don't want these things to gang up on me whenever I try to get away. So I am going to try to at least let their numbers go down a little bit. Can I? There we go. Dead bug body. And this whole area down here is poison. It's the poison swamp of doom. But poison, as you can see, is a lot different than toxic. Toxic is completely unforgiving, whereas poison is a little bit more manageable. But I don't want to be poisoned either. So I'm gonna take one of these. I just want to be able to make it to the bonfire. Once I make it to the bonfire, I'm gonna stop using those. But if you're wondering why I'm not doing my flips, because when you're in water, you can't actually do flips, and the bonfire is right here. So this is a bonfire I am going to kindle, because this is the closest one to the boss. Let me pop one of my... there we go. Pop one of my humanities. First hollowing. And kindle. Alright. So now that it's kindled, I should have 10 Estises. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Another thing you can get in here, pretty sure, is a Firekeeper's soul handy as well. Don't really need a dragon scale right now, but that will work. Yeah, I'm still not at a place where I can effectively one-hand this weapon, though, unfortunately, still. And because I got the dark wood grain ring, I am actually going to miss out on a... I'm going to miss out on a vendor. Basically the bodyguard of the guy I killed. Well, not the bodyguard, the ninja was the bodyguard of a vendor. And without the bodyguard being around, the vendor does not show up because he's mad at me, basically. Butcher lady is kicking my butt. I need to get away for a second. Flips to freedom! Alright, there we go. And of course, that lady goes all the way around. You gotta love the pathing on some of these enemies and stuff. Really funny. Nope. And then now, are you gonna go back around? That's amazing. She actually ran all the way around with her shield up. That's so funny. Why did they make her tracking like that? Nope. I'm a ninja. Now I'm behind you. And you're gone. Got some humanity. I'm pretty sure I got her sword or butcher knife too. Did I? Yeah, butcher knife. Okay. Yeah, and I got that too. But that's still not the weapon. Like I said, I want to get a weapon that's ninja-ish, and a giant butcher knife is not ninja-ish. That's like slasher film. But you could do a slasher film kind of bad guy too. Make him really buff and do like just a little quick funny thing here. I'm gonna make real quick slasher bad guy. I think this is the perfect setting for it too. So. Alright, so you get the sack. You get let's see. This? Yeah. You don't put any shirt on. Those. You get something like this. And then where is it? I know I can't use it. Ta-da! Slasher villain. I call him Sackface. He kinda looks like a barbarian. Anyway. Enough with that. Going back to our ninja outfit. It's not really a ninja outfit because it is just a standard black leather set. I wonder if I could put on your duty legs. What does that do to me? Wow, the legs really that heavy? Holy crap. Well, back to the black leather boots. That way I can do my flips. I mean, that's the whole point of this build, is to be able to do your flips. So if I can't do the flips, then screw it. Oh, I got some large titanite. That will be nice. For leveling up my weapon some more. Can I? Flying enemies in Dark Souls. Bane of everybody's existence. So, from here, I guess we'll just explore some down here, because I'm not going to move on, because the boss is over there in that area. And then there's a complete other area on the other side, but I'm not going down there until I get the warping, the little warping thing, because you can't actually warp from bonfire to bonfire after you get to a certain point. So I'm going to go down there after I get that, because I don't want to be stuck down there, because it's really hard to get back up once you're down there. I don't want to be stuck. I got a pretty decent amount of souls. Maybe I should go. Yeah, I'm going to go level up real quick before I get stuck or poisoned or something like that, and then I end up in trouble. But you can see a couple shinies around. Level up. Like I said, we are doing 40-40, so I'm gonna try to keep those as even as possible. I'm so close to another level. I'm gonna go pop a soul. Alright. So that and that. Okay. I'm happy with that. I wonder if I ever be able to change my outfit at all. That's gonna be... I mean, because I did have an armor set, which is actually fairly close to where we're at right now. I do have to make it through the boss first, but after the boss, the set I want should be close to there. So I can at least change it up a bit. But I'm not sure if there's anything else. And these things are gross too, they're like giant leeches. Poison spitting leeches. Like if one of the creatures, if like just one of the creatures in Dark Souls actually existed, the world would be a crazy place. Like I'm sure there was like creatures like this in the past. Like that's the one thing about like prehistoric times I would never go back to. Never. There was giant centipedes and crap like that all around. And then you had to worry about dinosaurs too. Nope. No, thank you. Talk about nightmare fuel. I don't really read too many of the messages because most of the messages are trolly. That's what you get when you have anything that's too new or too old. You get all the trolly messages. You get the people that have played the game forever that have made it this far and they're like, eh. If they don't know what they're doing at this point and they fall for one of the messages, then they deserve it. That type of thing. I mean, you get some helpful ones too, don't get me wrong. Ooh, green. Green Titanite. Interesting. I think I got like green, blue, and then large right now. So that's cool. We should definitely be able to level up our weapons some more. Either way, I may run back to Andre and do that, especially if we run into some trouble with the next boss, which we will be taking on in the next episode. Because I am, like I said, I'm going to be making some progress either way at this point. I just wanted to make it down to the bottom and then give myself enough time to actually get down, because I didn't know if I was going to make it down on my first try or something crazy was going to happen. Which doesn't seem like anything too crazy happened, except for being attacked by a giant leeches. See, crazy is relative in Dark Souls. No, it's so short reach. Nope. There we go, I got one. And a twofer. That works. Ew, get off me. Come on. Ninja flip. Dang, those flips come in handy. I don't think I would want to do this build without it. Like, all looking at this shiny for some reason. Well, I don't know if they can actually look. I don't know if they have eyes. I got the server. So, I mean, I got some pretty decent stuff. Yeah, sorry if this episode's a little choppy though. It seems like it may be. I don't want it to be, but I think it's just because of the area. And unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about the area. And, you know, if you guys watch this and comment about me missing things, I know I'm missing I'm missing a couple different things in here. What I'll probably do, if anything I like major I missed, then if you guys comment on it, then I'll make another going back and kind of tying up some loose ends. Another video like that, another episode, and then we'll move forward that way. But this is the way to get down to the bottom of the tree, which, like I said, I don't want to do just yet. I'll open it up just so it's open, but I don't want to do that just yet. I think that's it. I don't think there's any false walls. Yeah. The Great Hollow is what the area is called. I'm not doing that just yet, though. I'll come back once I have the warping ability, because I do not want to get stuck down there. I will stay in happy old Blight Town. The blightiest of all the towns. Anything over here? Doing some flips. I like messing with you guys. I was just over here. It died eventually. You guys see that little punch I threw in there? I guess I could do that a little bit more often, and maybe that would do some more damage if I do that. Or at least stun them enough where I can do more damage. This way, if I'm not mistaken, this way leads back up and takes us to the Valley of the Drakes, which we haven't gone into yet because we're not even close to the level we need to be in there. And then, yeah. So it looks like the only thing that's left is going to take on the next boss, and that's where we'll pick up next time. And we'll get it done. Off screen, what I'm going to do, just so you guys know, is I am going to run back to Andre off screen, level my weapons, and come back down here. And then we'll pick up right at the bonfire and continue on our next episode. But thank you so much, guys, for taking a look here. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate everything you guys do for me here. And thank you very much for being a part of the Nicnacian Empire. Have a good rest of your day, and remember, whatever you do, it's all good.